Research is a cornerstone of any academic institution. New York University is one of only 146 American universities with the R1 Carnegie classification, the highest mark for research activity given by the American Council on Education. At NYU, however, and at many research universities across the country, researchers are asking for more from their schools to improve working and research conditions. Researchers at NYU have formed a union and are now asking the university for recognition. On October 26th, NYU Researchers United delivered a letter to President Linda Mills. The union, an affiliate of United Auto Workers, delivered the letter to a campus safety officer outside Mills's office, who told them the letter would be passed on to NYU administration. Signed by over 200 research employees. It called for higher wages, increased access to housing, among other demands. Some researchers, like Selena Gupta, have just started working in academia and hope that unionizing will help make their careers in research more financially sustainable.
I think we all work really, really hard, and I think we all have a very similar drive of wanting to, make this world like a better place. But science is a little bit hard, and that's not super rewarding. I think it's really hard to climb that ladder. I don't think there's a lot of opportunity to climb that ladder. And I think if you want science to be your life, like your lifestyle, like something to work at a job for, what we have now isn't enough.
Gupta works in the biology department, and her main research task is studying cell migration during development. It involves running an 11-hour experiment twice a week. She makes a salary of $45,000 a year.
Can I do this for the rest of my life? Because I am first gen, and I came into the PhD program straight from undergrad, actually, so I think I'm a lot younger than all of my peers. And you meet with your bosses, and they're like, what do you want out of your PhD? And the conversations are always geared towards assuming that you're going to stay in academia. But it's interesting because the retention rate of PhDs is only 50% actually. So a lot of people don't stay in academia, and the retention rate for women is lower. Well, a lot of people get PhDs and they don't stay, and it's kind of like, well, why is that? And then you realize it's because it's not sustainable. It's that the university doesn't provide you enough to build a life. You're losing a lot of good quality people who really love the work that they do and are dedicated to the cause, but you're not giving them enough to do it. That's a shame.
The researchers are the latest group to join the thousands of NYU employees who have formed unions on campus. There are essentially two ways to form a union: through a representation election conducted by the National Labor Relations Board, or through an employer's voluntary recognition. NYU has never voluntarily recognized a union of its employees. The contract faculty union, which rallied for university recognition in March, has not yet been recognized. The letter delivered on October 26th had one major ask.
The letter today was asking if NYU would be neutral during our process of forming a union. So the next step would be, one of the requests we had in the letter was to have a meeting with NYU just so we can talk about this face-to-face, in person, again, about the neutrality, but if it opens up the possibility of bargaining, that would also be awesome.
According to a UAW spokesperson, university administration has not responded to the union's letter. After months of organizing, one thing is clear. Researchers have a lengthy process ahead of them. NYU administration has not responded to requests for comment. This is Elle Liu reporting for NYU Journalism.